Hey folks, Rick Berube here, Facebook Live once again. Sorry we're a little late, we had a little technical difficulties. Okay, internet problems, dog ate my homework, something like that, right? But we are very fortunate today to have the queen of marketing, as I call her, the VP of marketing for Berkshire Hathaway Home Services of Arizona, California, Nevada, Maria Hill. Maria, welcome to welcome to Facebook today. Woo! Facebook via Skype, and that was the issue, by the way. Skype, we love you. But anyway, so we have so much to talk about today. I mean, we have all this good stuff. The VAC 2.0, it's the talk of the town.
It
so
is.
Tell us a little bit about it, please. Give us some teasers.
God. You know what? There's so much to talk about. You know what I mean? So to be honest with you, we've been really focusing on 5 of the top tools that we tell our agents that they have to get in there and do, because there is just so much. I mean, every day I'm learning something new. So I'm loving it, actually. But I think if I had to pick my top 5, of course, it's the dynamic CRM with their personal AI assistant. I mean, I think the CRM is amazing. They can text their contacts. There's multiple follow-up methods. I mean, just tons of great stuff with the CRM. I mean, you can set up for your past clients to get stuff for 5 years and never have to touch it again.
Wow.
I mean, it's just super easy. The second one would be like the market report. I mean, they're completely automated. They're very hyper local. They can be socially shared, which is what I love. It goes on all of their Facebook stories, Instagram stories, and things like that. So the market report is my second one. My third favorite is the neighborhood report. I mean, those are just phenomenal. Agents are loving it. They're very hyper local tools that the agents are loving, that they can send like every 7, 14, or 28 days. They're super, super cool.
Now, hold on a second. The CRM, let's go back to that for 1 second. The CRM, just so you understand, every top producer that I interview, okay, in Facebook Live, whatever, I always ask them for their 3 top things that they would tell somebody today if you were getting back in the business or if you were, to bring it. They always mention, make sure your CRM is organized from the beginning. Okay, and then all the things that this thing does. This thing was like, because I was in on a couple of the meetings, this thing is like customized for us. I mean, the way it works is incredible. So definitely have that CRM organized, everybody in there. And then you can, when you have that CRM organized, then you can organize these other tools you're talking about, right?
Yeah, and I think with the CRM, of course, that's the first step. You know what I mean? We got to get your contacts inside of our CRM. I mean, I've had agents compare our CRM to a CRM they were going to purchase for $1,600 a month. I mean, it is such a huge, robust, program that it has all of these easy one-touch automated campaigns that the agents can use. But yes, you're right. The first thing they have to do is get your contacts. And yes, for any new agent that I tell them, the best thing that you can do, 70% of your business comes from your past clients and your SOI. So it's my number one thing for any agent, new agent to do, mostly seasoned agents, as we love them all to do, is get their contacts into the system and then set up your clients up with a neighborhood report and a market report. And then, of course, you have your anniversaries and your birthdays, and now you're touching your client, 4, 6, 7 times a year without never having to do with anything again. And then that's what our agents are loving about it. I mean, it's so simple. Everything is one touch.
Yeah, I hear a lot about the neighborhood report too. Tell me a little about that. I mean, yeah, see, the whole idea is everything links together, your phone, your apps, everything. Like before, you had to go into different areas to do it. Now it all links together, which I think is critically important. But it's your job as the agent to get everything in there, and then you can set up. Because once you set them all up individually, then it becomes super automatic.
Yeah, they're automated hyper-local tools. And so that's what I love most about the neighborhood report, because not only we feel it's one of the most effective stay-in-touch tools before, during, and after a home sale are the neighborhood reports. And so they're very micro-specific. The reports can work in a combination of like a geo-radius area down to a quarter mile around an address. I mean, they can be sent every 7, 14, 28 days, as well as monthly or every other month or even every quarter. What agents are loving about this is that they're using them after open houses. I mean, that's a great way of doing that. There's just a lot of different ways that agents are using them. You can even draw like a custom polygon to target a very micro-specific area. And I think that's what the consumer is liking, that it's specific to their area, it's specific to them. People are tired of getting things that are generic or very big. I'm going to send something out from all of Yorba Linda or from all of Henderson, right? I mean, they want very specifics to their neighborhood, and this neighborhood report allows our agents to do that.
Hyper local. That's the word I've heard Not many times
The
until this
billion
year.
dollars.
Hyper local. Now you've taken it one step further and called it micro specific.
Right,
Whoa!
right. I know those are some exciting words, right?
I love those words. All
No,
right.
and then all this rolls into, even to be honest with you, again going back to our top 5 tools, is them using our pre-built hyper local community and neighborhood pages on their website. We already pre-built all of this for them. So again, if an agent is not using our website, now's the time to make the switch over. Stop paying money for for what you don't need to. I mean, the company provides pre-built hyper local community and neighborhood pages on their websites, which is huge because again, we're driving tons of traffic to their website. It has Google's points of interest. It has Yelp reviews. I mean, we have really powered up their websites to be very, very exciting and a lot of great content for them to provide their clients.
And they can do a lot of business from it. That's the key right there. The key
Oh,
is getting everybody.
absolutely. Because that's the other thing is right. I mean, think about what Mark was talking about last week when it came to farming and marketing, right? And providing specifics to the area that you're servicing. Our agents with one click of a button can create a squeeze page, right? And capture those leads and drive them right into their CRM and then turn around and set up neighborhood reports for those people that are interested in that specific service or need. So, I mean, there's just so many tools. I mean, the thing that I love the most is, Chris and Mary and Lorette. Those are our educators, right? They're the ones out there really teaching the VAC, and they're giving a lot of great one-on-one classes. So again, I just got to stress to the agents is that if they didn't get into the VAC training classes, Lorette's starting to offer one-on-one in Nevada. Chris is starting to do that in California. Mary will be doing that in Arizona. But their support team is huge. So again, if these agents want one-on-one support on building and customizing their websites, they just want to get in with the education department because they're doing a phenomenal job with a lot of the agents out there.
Yeah, Lorette came in last week and sat with me for a while, and I am, I understand what it does. I'm not the best user of these types of things, and I understand it. It's pretty simple. I mean, like if you want to set up a listing, you go one of those preset pages, boom, and it's done for you in seconds, which is pretty amazing, actually.
Yeah, there's two other tools that we didn't talk about too much yet. But one is being like the market report.
Okay.
Again, to me, the market report to me is like an agent doing a market update once a month, right? This is a must-have. And I always tell my agents, even if you're not sending one out to someone, you should be running it for the area that you're servicing it and then sharing it on social media. I mean, I did it last week and literally had over 150 views on my stories within 15 minutes. I mean, people want this information. They're clicking on it. And that's another thing, the click ratio. Now, the cool thing that we have with this new company that we obviously have partnered with is their open ratio is over 40% than the national average. So why? Because the content that we're providing the consumers is so hyper local, they're opening it.
They're recognizing it. Yeah.
Yeah. In their CRM, they can go look at the activity. They can see how many people are opening their market reports, how many people are looking at those neighborhood reports. I mean, and they're really keeping a great eye on what they're sending to their clients, how many clicks, how many views. I mean, it's great stuff right there.
Yeah, it's great. Okay, so that was the fourth one. What's the last one that you wanted to talk about?
My last one is probably my favorite. I'm shocking that it's the last one I'm talking about, is the Ready Promo emails. Now, this is really when an agent actually takes a listing. They'll receive a Ready Promo email from us, giving them all of their marketing materials ready to go. Because remember, listings are our agents' greatest assets, right?
Right.
I mean, you have to be marketing a listing, and this is the deal. Is about a year ago in marketing, we realized that agents needed like a listing package, right? To make sure that they were doing all the things that they needed to do to market a listing, right? Because it's going to generate a lead. Right. And they weren't doing that. So we came up with something called a listing package. I mean, we were charging $25 and we were developing 7 pieces, right, for the agents to get out there, right? Because that was going to be huge. And agents loved it. Well, now they don't even have to spend that $25. We are now emailing them right into their inbox, all of their materials that they need for that listing. They're automatically getting a flyer. They're getting a social media share with one click. They're getting their just listed postcards. Again, one click to order, their neighborhood area seller report, the single property website, the photo slideshow tour link. I mean, they're getting literally everything delivered in one email. And what I love about it, to me, again, if I'm an agent and I'm telling my clients, these are all the things that I want to do, again, this is something that's great to set up for your clients to see. So they know what you're doing the first 30 days of taking their listing.
Right.
So not only the Ready Promo that I love, I mean, to me, again, agents are loving it. They're not having to go and look in the VAC and find that website, find the link to order, a flyer or even their postcards. I mean, it's literally all hand delivered to them. And to me, that's being more efficient. It's putting systems in place that will help our agents grow their business so they can focus on selling. And guess what? We do what we do best and provide a great service to the agents.
Yeah. And so, okay, so I get those 7 emails and all I have to do as an agent is change the property and the description, right? That's all I have to do.
Yeah, you don't have to actually in the ready promo, we're directly emailing you saying, hey, congratulations on your listing. And then here's everything you need to market it. So all you're doing is clicking and ordering or clicking and printing or clicking and posting.
Right.
So everything is put together for that listing and it's hand delivered in an email for you.
Okay. All right, good. And as you always know, I always say, and now is a great time to change the photo that you're using to a current picture of yourself. Okay. Remember my line? If you can't use it at the DMV, don't use it on your marketing.
It's so funny. And even the seller report, what agents don't realize is the seller report that we send to them, they want to click on it. They want to add in their client's email address because, again, your clients are going to get the activity that's going on Zillow and on Trulia, right? Because, again, we want to show your client online activity. Now, there's going to be a couple enhancements once we launch. We want to add global in there, and we want to add buy side because all those buyers that are in there. So there will be some more enhancements for the ready promo piece. But right now, man, it's so powerful. There are so many pieces in that email alone that if the agents just take the time to read it and click and execute each of those, I mean, it's awesome.
Yeah, and a lot of agents like to have a customized, brand within the brand, right? And what you're saying is a lot of that is already done for you and included in here. So I'm doing success series this week. What I tell them is with the name brand that you have, Berkshire Hathaway, right? And now you have this complete system. Your only job is to take care of the clients you currently have and add new people, get them into the CRM, set them up on this automated stuff, and it's going to happen for you. That's the key right there.
Right. I mean, and one thing I got to say with this program that's just so different than what we've had in the past is that not only that it's robust, but I think it's just the simpleness of it. I think agents, again, you guys are so busy out there. You guys just don't have time to learn 20 steps to get to one thing. And I think with that being in mind, a lot of the testimonials that you guys are going to start seeing is agents going, oh my God, it was that easy. Oh my God, I just had to click one button and it activated a report for the next 5 years. I mean, those types of things I think agents are loving because they see the value in it. I mean, they see that they're setting stuff up that's going to generate leads for them in the long run. And it's worth the time learning. So again, for those agents that haven't dived into the VAC, we're doing monthly or weekly classes. I mean, the education department is offering classes throughout the entire month. And then again, one-on-one. So just make sure they get on that.
Yeah. And in my coaching, I'm already hearing, I mean, I could give you big names, but I don't want to, blow the whistle on them. But I mean, a lot of people are used to use other CRMs and they're transferring everything over. So tell them, like if I'm using Top Producer and I say, you know what, this is more customized, it's more for me and so forth. What's the process? Is it really hard to switch over all their clients?
No, I mean, literally, and every program has this for every CRM that's out there. I mean, it's called an export button, right? They click on export. It packages all of their contacts. I mean, literally everything. And then it transfers it. All you do is import it into the new system. I mean, we're helping agents daily with that. I mean, even just transferring from our old VAC into our new one. Some of them didn't know how to do it. So, I mean, again, if they have challenges with that, they can call marketing, they can call the education support line or email us, and we'll even do it for you. If they find that to be a difficult or a task that they find challenging, we can do it for them. It's that easy.
Yeah, I talked to a few assistants last week, and they're like, I just did it for them. So if you have an assistant, even easier. Like if I was selling real estate today, that's what I would do. If it works better, okay, do it. As long as it's done. Because as an agent, your job is to be in billable hour activities, out there talking to sellers, buyers, showing property, listing property, and getting it into a seamless situation, which is great. The VAC 2.0. Awesome. Anything else you want to add about this wonderful system?
No, I think there's lots of stuff coming, a lot more coming down the pipeline. There's a lot of vendors that they're going to start seeing popping up on the VAC 2.0, like HomeSpotter, additional things that we have, and like our AdWorks program and things like that. So I just say, stay in the know, read your emails, watch our Facebook Nextwork pages. We're constantly posting what all your peers are saying and what they're doing to utilize the VAC to build their business. So just stay in the know. I think that's important for every agent to do. I know you guys are busy. You guys get lots of emails, but again, it's important for you guys to stay in the know. So either tap in and watch and look at your emails, check your emails out, watch the videos that we're sending out, or just check out the wall on our Facebook closed pages so you guys are not left behind and you guys are aware of everything that's out there.
Yeah, and it's like Mark says, your job is to integrate, not innovate. All of it's taken care of. All of it's there. And as new stuff comes down the pike, this thing is customized. It can be added to and grown even further, can't it?
Absolutely. Yes.
All right. Awesome. Perfect time today, too. Well, thank you very much, Maria, for taking your time out. Okay, isn't this great? You're in California. I'm in Nevada. And we're having a wonderful conversation.
So awesome.
And the crowd goes crazy. Can you imagine that? All right. Thanks, Maria. Nice talking with you. See you soon, everybody. We'll do it again on Thursday. Talk to you soon.